Motivation to start this podcast and how you got the ladies to agree to it?
I've always considered and explore a broader scope of opportunity to propagate the gospel of Jesus Christ. So why not a podcast? I believe it gives me, it gives the lady, it gives all the people the right set of circumstances to share their experiences or the interpretation of the Word of God. It's all about the kingdom of God. How can we propagate the gospel? So subsequently, I reached out to Abby and I reached out to Lady G, telling them about this idea, coming out there and sharing our experiences, getting people on board to share their experiences as well. Listen, those ladies, if you have any idea, if you have any goal or anything you're just inspiring or dreams that you have, just reach out to the ladies. I'm telling you, they will go 1,000 miles with you to ensure that that project, that idea is brought to life and it's a success. So I reached out to them. They're like, yeah, let's go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, we move on to the next thing. And I remember our podcast is not like we rehearsed or practiced. We just fixed the day, camera roll, we just recorded, and it was good. And here we are, rounding up season 1 and season 2 soon to start. So yeah, that was what brought about the whole idea, having the right people around you.
Can you describe what the first recording was like for you?
It's been a journey. It's been a great journey so far. I can remember the first time, Shirley Babes called me and she said, oh, there's this idea I have. And I said to her, oh, why not? Let's give it a go. And then she told me, she said, oh, my superwoman, Lady G, was going to be joining us. I was so excited because, we've known each other for years now, and I just felt like, this would be like a regular catch-up because we always have opportunities to talk and catch up, and the only difference would be the fact that we had a camera in front of us, and I just felt, Shirley Babes would bring in the, interrogation, asking the question because she knows how to do that, to get to the bottom of everything. And then we had Lady G, who was there, strict, no nonsense, to give us insights into whatever topic we decide. And I thought I'll be there, for the fun, the jokes. But then the first recording came and we all switched. I realized I was really, really serious. Sister, Lady G was going into the interrogation, and then Shirley Babes was in there. So I felt like, okay, this is new, this is different, but it was an experience for me. It's been a great experience, and I can't wait for many more recordings that we'll do together.
Please share a few thoughts by your co-hosts.
I've got Abby and I've got Shirley Babes, Shola. The two of them are really incredible humans. Shola is the one who has all the ideas, as in she wakes up and the ideas just keep popping. It's like when you cut through her skin, her blood just bleeds ideas. And Bimbo, on the other hand, is the one who will go, right, I'm going to take that idea and we're going to work with it. We're going to work on it. Let's go. The good thing about the two of them actually is that they are very proactive. There's nothing that you say to them, let's do that, they don't do. They're like good. They're like intentional is the word I'm looking for. Very intentional. And they, bring the energy. They bring the energy. They're very passionate about what they do. And actually, it just works. So for me, what I bring, I don't know if I bring anything. I think maybe zero. But the good thing we have together is that we communicate well. We understand each other. And I think that understanding comes from having worked with each other for many years. So we get each other. We know our strengths. We know each other's weaknesses. And together, we bring the energy. We bring the passion. We don't leave any stone unturned, and we never give up. It's kind of like the idea is here, we're going to work on it. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine. We'll move on to the next level. And I think that's what it is.
Of all the episodes, which topic stands out as the most interesting?
I would say the one that stands out the most for me would be forgiveness.
It would have to be forgiveness.
I think it's forgiveness. I'd say forgiveness actually, not think. I would say forgiveness.
It's an area that is very sensitive. I don't think there's anyone out there who has not gone through, that stage in their life where they would have to forgive somebody who's really hurt them.
When we recorded it, I didn't think it was going to get the kind of responses that it did, but it did get a lot of responses. Some of them were really thought-provoking. I mean, I had my inbox full of people making comments and people sharing their experiences with forgiveness and stuff like that.
I don't know how many text messages, calls we got following that, of people sharing their experiences and how they've been able to implement or put whatever we suggested as part of their daily life, and how they're overcoming the challenges that they had prior to watching that episode.
It made me actually look deeper and think more about myself and the way I interact and relate to people, and how I let things go. And I've decided from that one episode that, I'm going to have very little expectations of people, because if little or the less of an expectation I have of people, the less likely they are to hurt me to the point where I will be so hurt that I won't want to forgive. And I think that's the one thing I'm taking away from it.
Following that series, a lot of people came for your girl, and after that, I was able to learn to understand the importance of embracing peace and embracing hope. I believe if our core aim as a Christian is to attain heaven in afterlife, so it's quite perplexing to observe conflicts among fellow Christians on earth, because for me it raises the question of attempting to achieve in heaven what we have failed to accomplish during our time on earth. So for me, it would have to be forgiveness.
It was enlightening, and I just felt like it's an in-depth one. So for me, I would say it would be forgiveness.
What are the plans for 2024?
2024. Okay, so
2024, everything gospel. I'll just say, watch out on Certified Gospel Studios. We're bringing you everything gospel. That would be like a one-stop channel for you for everything gospel. So watch out.
I'm excited about the fact that Auntie Abby's Kids Corner is coming back. So we're coming back, with new episodes, rebranding as well, bringing in some new things, story time, more singing for the children. So it's looking exciting, and we still have the podcast. So there are many, many topics that we've got a list of topics that we want to talk about next year. So I've got that as well. And there's another project that I'm thinking of, but it's in the works. It's in the works. I don't know what that would look like. I'm still, just focusing on what God is saying, and before I sort of, bring it out here. But it's really looking exciting, and I can't wait for 2024.
Anyone who is my friend on WhatsApp knows that I just report everything I see, like proper approval. I write it on there. Now, I didn't realize that I had a following until when I stopped posting and people started messaging me that, you make us laugh so much. You need to keep this going. You need to, write a book or keep a story and everything. So I want to just take that further in 2024. So start something, maybe shenanigans with G, or train shenanigans or something like that. So that's one thing I'm thinking of. And then the other thing is reflections with G. And that has come about because, like, during COVID, I had so many experiences and so many things about my life changed, but my perspective on things, my Christianity, my friendships, my relationships, even family. And I just thought, do moments of reflection with G, and just share some of those thoughts with people like that. Might be a blessing to someone, who knows. But yeah, that's my plan for 2024.
It's been an amazing year for us ladies, would you agree?
Absolutely.
And we have all our viewers to thank. Thank you for watching,
thank you so
for
much.
sharing with your family and friends. And would you agree with me?
Yes, I do agree. Thank you to everyone who shared our podcast, who subscribed. 1,000 of you. Thank you so much for the likes, for sharing with friends and family, like Abby said. you know me, I want to say this whilst I'm saying thank you to everybody that's left a comment on YouTube. But I just want to say this real quickly. Stop sending messages to Lady G or myself or put it on YouTube.
Yeah, please.
You know, you might be preaching to.
Yeah. And again, like she said, you don't know who you're preaching to. You don't know whose life you're touching. So we love to get all those messages, but I know that it would make more impact if you actually share it on the comment section.
Yes.
And I'd like to say that we wouldn't have got this far without you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we make the podcast and we put it out there, but you're listening to it, you're commenting, you're wanting to be part of it. That's really amazing. But what we're asking is this. Don't just comment by sending it to my inbox or sending it to WhatsApp or calling me on the phone. We'd actually like you to put the comments out there on the podcast itself so that people can be blessed, because I'll take one of the episodes that we did and there were so many comments and so many messages in my inbox, but it wasn't shared on the main group. And I know that if that had been shared on the YouTube video itself, that so many more people would have been blessed. So please, in as much as we love you so much and we like that you are part of what we're doing, we want you to please drop your comments on there.
Yeah.
Those comments are the cocoa.
Exactly. And please, if you have any ideas or anything you want us to talk about, please do not hesitate to, get in touch with us. We would, deliberate on it and we would definitely feedback to you. So if you have any topic at hand, please get in touch with us. And please, guys, be expectant, because 2024 is going to be amazing. We've got a list of amazing and interesting topics that we are definitely going to go through. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you want to be part of it,
yes.
if you think that you want to be a guest on it,
yes,
please just contact us, reach out, and we will always create an opportunity for you to be part of the podcast.
And to also say that if you want to reach out to us, you can reach out to us on certifiedgospelstudio@gmail.com. I'll repeat that, certifiedgospelstudios@gmail.com. Or if you have our personal numbers, you can just reach out to us and tell us the topic you want us to discuss.
It might not even be a topic. You might have an experience that you just want to share with the world. When you're ready, just let us know.
Also, maybe you're watching this and you feel maybe you don't want to go to the email. You can also reach out to us. We're on Twitter. Twitter is now called what? X. You can reach out to us on X, on Instagram, on all our social, Facebook. We're all on there, so you can reach out to us. Well, ladies, I think it's time to let the cat out of the basket.
Yes.
We're changing names.
Yes, we are.
Right. So we are changing our name to what, ladies?
I think I want to start because I've been practicing this. I have been practicing this. Hello, welcome to Gospel Chronicles.
Yeah, I'll have a go as well. Hello, thank you for joining us and welcome to Gospel Chronicles.
And hello, welcome to Gospel Chronicles.
We did well.
So we're changing our name to Gospel Chronicles. Now, Lady G, why are we changing the name?
Well, we found out that actually there was another group that did podcasts that were called GCF, and they are registered. And it's not a good thing for you to be having the same name as somebody who had the name first and who is registered with that name. So we thought it's important for us to change our name to have our own thing, and so here we are, Gospel Chronicles.
Yeah, so
exciting times.
Yes, and we've got loads and loads of topics listed that we're gonna be talking about, and we have a long list of guests. People are already reaching out to us, or let me know when you're starting your next season. I want to be part of the podcast. So 2024, if our Lord tarries, we've got great topics to discuss. So look out and watch out. All right, then, let's go. Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Kérésìmesì dé. Àbí olùgbàlà kan fún wa. Nílùú Bethlehem. Ẹni tí ó jọba ayérayé. Àwa sì ti rí ìràwọ̀ rẹ̀ láwọ̀sán. Àwa sì wá láti mú ẹ̀bùn fọ́ba.